Hello and welcome to the Globetrottin ADs. Since 2019, a way for athletic directors, activity coordinators, coaches, and friends to connect and collaborate no matter where they are around the world. We hope that you enjoyed the podcast and share it with anyone you think will enjoy it as well. And now, let's get this episode started.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Globetrottin ADs. We're coming to you today from sunny Tampa, Florida. I'm looking out over the Hillsborough River to Davis Island, just outside the Tampa Convention Center, as we conclude and near the end of our conference for 2025 at the NIAAA. Nick, I'm glad we made it. I'm glad we're here today to wrap it all up.
Your recording voice is making me laugh because we've been together for 4 days, and then it's just a whole different wrap-up voice. I like it. It's your announcer voice.
You know, I think after giving our little workshop yesterday and being up there in the podium and on the microphone, I feel slightly more professional today, believe it or not. So, feeling good.
Well, that's how you should feel at the end of a conference, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of more knowledge.
Yeah.
That was bad English right there.
A lot of more knowledge.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's always great. And like we talked about before even coming here, it lived up to the expectations, I think. And always the great networking, of course, and seeing old friends and having good times and good PD sharing. Very good.
Yeah. A few highlights here as we wait for the closing ceremony. And we have a guest, right, Matt?
Yeah. We're lucky we have two guests joining us to share about their conference experiences. So we have Claudia Araya from Rio de Janeiro, and she's going to help share her experience. And Bruno...
And you have to say that. Go ahead.
Bruno Zanotti-Cavazzoni, RIAAA, from Paraguay. So we're happy to have Bruno and Clau here to share their experiences with us, and then we'll share ours as well before we wrap it up.
Yeah. So I think one question for both of you, it doesn't matter who goes first, is why do you keep coming back to the conference from so far away year after year, especially for you, Clau?
You guys travel just as far as we do.
First of all, it's really important to be... Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Hi. My manners, right? Okay, well, thank you for inviting me to this podcast. I certainly have had a great time at the conference. I will not miss a conference for anything in the world. And the only one I missed was coming to Tampa in 2020, but it was due to the COVID situation around the world, right? Other than coming to the great classes and learning a lot, I think the networking is amazing. Catching up with our friends and learning about the weirdest thing that happened during the school year, or all these experiences just make you grow as a professional and learn so much from your colleagues. You know, everybody has something to share, and so that's why I wouldn't miss it for anything in the world.
How many conferences, or when was the first time you were at that conference?
My
Do you remember?
first conference was in Phoenix. What year was that? Like 2017?
That was the same as mine, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
2017
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, exactly.
That was my first conference, and since then, only the one because of COVID.
Right.
COVID that I couldn't come, but the rest, I've been to every single one.
Nice. Well, Bruno, not the case for you. You haven't been to as many as Clau and I.
Correct. Yeah.
So tell us how many you've been to, and same question. Why do you keep coming back?
Thank you very much, Nick. For me, it's actually, well, first of all, it's a pleasure being with you guys here. The Globetrottin ADs that I listen to you guys all the time. So this is my fourth. I started out in Nashville, and to me, it's all about connections. Coming here, being able to listen to guys that have done it way more time, way longer than I have, and I'm learning through you guys. And at the same time, being able to expand my network and come here every year and just stay current on what all the other ADs are doing and see what little golden nuggets I can take back home and apply it to just to improve our program.
Yeah, and like you said, those golden nuggets are so important. And you don't know till you get here, right? You know you're going to find something, but it's part of the fun of coming here. Every day is something different. There's different workshops, of course, and different classes you can take, the LTCs and the programs they have for the banquets and the awards and the committee meetings and all that, and getting the updates from our region, well, our section, the international section, about what's happening. So that's the fun of it, because you never know who you're going to meet. You're going to meet somebody new at some point. I think we met several new international ADs, not as many stateside ADs, a couple maybe, but it was good that we're seeing new faces here from all over the globe. I'm thinking about like Julian from Fiji, right? That's quite a ways to come for this conference. So had a good chance to meet him and talk with him and some other people. And
Cayman Islands, two guys from the Cayman Islands.
Yeah. Marjolaine from Senegal was here, of course. So, think about new people that come when they don't have a big group. Like that first conference in Phoenix, I came with Matt and Chris and Jim and guys I've known for a long time. When you came 4 years ago, were you kind of on your own? Were you getting a bit lost? Like how was it?
Right, like you mentioned, just landed. For me, it was everything I didn't even know existed. So my DG mentioned it, and I checked it out. The former AD, Winya Yangba, who's at Paris right now, he mentioned it as well. So I was like, I'll give it a try. But I landed. I had no idea that we even had an international section. So, started making those connections with you guys. And Matt, like you mentioned, I think the other important part for us is growing that international section and having that presence. And for that, we need to be here and to make everybody understand NIAAA, what an international AD is and what we do in this international school. So it's important to be here and promote that international section for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's nice to see, like when the international crew was first kind of forming, I don't know, going back like 8 years ago or some 8-10 years, like people would stick a little more to their areas or their little cliques for, the Asia folks were over there, the South American folks were there, the European guys, and the Africa. So now I think we're seeing more and more of us coming together. We're more familiar with each other. We know each other better now, and we've formed those connections. So that makes it nice too. We have our own nice own little community going, even though it was smaller this year with maybe 30, 40 internationals total. Usually we're probably about double that, I think. So it's good to see familiar faces, and that we've got a really good thing going here, I think, in terms of like our own little regional committee, not committee, but section. Sorry, international section. So yeah.
All right. I think we need to. You keep that. I think we need to say our favorite thing that we learned or saw at the conference and outside of the conference for this trip. You know what I mean? What was the best thing you did inside? Best learning, best workshop? And then what did you do outside the conference that was the most fun? Anyone want to go first?
So the best thing for me was I felt like I am really part of the international committee. I felt that I had a say. I felt that I was better prepared. I was also invited to give a workshop, and I think that also started something on me. Like it was great to be part of this workshop with Juan Santamaria. Juanito is very inspiring, and an inspiring leader, a very inspiring AD. And it was just such a privilege to be there with him and share a little bit of what we do in international schools. I think that was good. And the best thing I did outside is a new tradition that actually is a new tradition for me, not for the other ADs, but I think everybody has to just get ready for next year. That night when you dress up as Santa Claus or Miss Claus or an elf or the Grinch or whatever, I thought that was super cool. Dressing up and going out and just spreading the love and the Christmas cheer around. I thought that was pretty cool.
What did you have on?
So I was supposed to buy an outfit.
Yeah.
I was told. So I brought my new ugly sweatshirt. Well, I was told I brought my first ugly ugly sweater, Christmas sweater. I brought it over here, and suddenly they go like, "No, you have to dress up as Santa or Miss Claus." So then I had to I luckily I had a red dress and a black belt, and then I just put a really nice Christmas hat, and it worked. It worked.
All right.
Yes, we
Not
need
sure
to
I'll
make
join,
sure that
but-
yes, we need to grow because it's really cool. You should have seen people stopping us for pictures. And guys, you guys get a lot of pictures. You have all these young ladies that are asking for pictures with you guys.
I missed that. Matt, you were around, but I missed that one. But
Yeah, that was
Next year.
That was fun.
next year, Phoenix.
You missed a lot, huh? No, he was so responsible. He would go home and get ready for the next day.
See, that's been recorded,
Yes.
documented.
On record.
Yep. All right, Bruno.
Tell us your takeaways.
Oh, for me, it was actually for the conference. I was able to finish the 504. I'm pursuing the CI. So for me, that was the last course that I needed, and now I'll be pursuing the next certification. So that was pretty cool. Watching Claudia do the workshop as well was a great experience. And outside of the just getting to know Tampa, was my first time in this part of Tampa. At least it was a pleasant surprise, sunny Tampa, and I went to my first NFL game for the Buccaneers. And I lived in the States for 4 years, and I'd never been to an NFL game. Ironically, I was when the Patriots were a
Same
great
here.
team, and I never made it. So it was a great experience.
You want me to go next?
Either way.
Sure. So my conference takeaways, first off, was I took 611, which was really useful for me because it's concerning like logo design and branding, and which is good stuff for me because some of the things I'm working through with our various departments at school that are responsible for that. So I've got some good information to take back that I think we could utilize and make our program better. So that was great for me. Of course, the committee meeting work is always rewarding, and knowing that I'm having an impact on folks and seeing the courses, the numbers that are happening globally with the courses being taught. That was great to see how many courses have been taught, and knowing that I had a hand in creating those and helping that get going. And I think most importantly for me, I was explaining this to somebody last night, I really, really enjoy the pep talks we get here from various people, the folks who've been around a while and been down this road and really are strong stakeholders within the NIAAA. Like, we need that, because I think we hear compliments, I think, in our back home. It's different when you hear it from colleagues who've been in your shoes before.
Yeah.
And it means a lot. It's impactful, and I think that's another takeaway. I need that pep talk to make me feel like, yeah, you're important what you do in your job. You know it, but it's different when you get that praise. So outside of the conference, I would have to say the NFL game on the Bucs Falcons game was very entertaining, although it was a little cold for Florida.
Yeah, and we had a good group, right? We had
good group.
over 15 people.
So that was a lot of fun. Tailgating, we got that in. Met some nice people there who offered a free tailgate. But I got to say, I think after last night, I tried Topgolf for the first time, and I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Even though I was in my three-piece suit from my
Very
straight out of the
hesitant, Matt.
conference with my presentation.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That was a good photo, Bruno. I don't know if you saw that, but Clau in a winter jacket, all done up, and Matt in a three-piece suit, right, and bays beside each other.
And my fancy shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, you look
not
good.
really useful for Topgolf, but I made it work.
You didn't split your pants. I was
No,
thinking that
I
at
was-
the beginning.
I was wondering about that. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a new little dance move I'm going to do next time I play real golf before I tee it up the first time. Maybe I'll have that same mojo.
Cool.
There you go. That's my takeaways.
Perfect. The nicest thing, I think, was our committee meeting. We talked two different parts of it, where we talked about a state award of merit or international award of merit that we can start to give out, which I think is pretty cool. It goes along with a student scholarship, and it just means that we get someone from our communities get recognized alongside of the stateside people, and I think that was missing. So that's cool. And then the fact that we will probably add another international course, another 910, 910B, and I know there's a couple other ideas for full courses.
Yeah.
So that's neat to be able to hopefully soon add to the program. So that was nice. And outside, a lot of great things: chicken wings, football games, all sorts. But the other day four of us went out to the beach, Madeira Beach,
Right.
for lunch. Yep. Sorry, Clau. Was not enough room in the car. And that's where I've hung out with my parents for years. They went down to that area, so that was cool to go out there, walk around like really on the water, and enjoy some sun.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Very good. All right, so that's a wrap here in Tampa for the NIAAA. We've got two more things we're going to check out. Our good friend Nathan Whitaker is going to be doing the closing speech
Keynote,
today.
yeah.
He's the keynote closer speaker today. So we're going to check him out. There's also the year in law review we might investigate, and then after that, we're all hitting the road to get back home. So. Great here at Tampa. We look forward to next year, of course, in Arizona and Phoenix. We'll do it all over again. I look forward to seeing everybody then just as much as we did coming here this year. So thanks, everybody who made it to the conference, and looking forward to seeing even more next year.
Yeah, and Bruno and Clau for our short little episode here. Thanks for joining us. And, see you in Phoenix, right?
For sure. Definitely see you in Phoenix. Thank you, Nick and Matt, for having us. It's been a great time sharing with you.
It's always great to hang out with you guys. My dear friends, it was amazing. Thank you, everyone.
Kukri Sports is a clothing brand that specializes in providing the world's most prestigious schools with bespoke made and designed team uniforms. If you're frustrated by inconsistent colors, branding, cost, and sizing across your teams, then it's time to email someone at Kukri Sports today. When you email contact@kukrisports.com, tell them about the Globetrottin ADs, and you'll receive a special offer on your coach or PE staff order. This has been another episode of the Globetrottin ADs. We hoped you enjoyed it. And until the next episode drops, head over to globetrottinads.com or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram